Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video we are going to see how to make a search bar in our Django Ecommerce. So let's get started with it. So previously we had made with the live chat integration, and now we are going to make a search bar over here where we will be able to search the products. So let's get started with it. So first we will go to getbootstrap.com to get the design. So here we'll go to the docs and search for input group, and here you see this thing, right? We will be using this for our search bar. So just copy this and go back to your code, and in your code you just go to your navbar.html file, and here you have this button over here just below the button. So this is your logo over here, brand name, and this is the for the mobile responsive, the button icon over there. And just after that we are just going to paste this. Yeah, we will put this inside a div. Just open a div and close div and paste. And here this add symbol, you're just bringing it down, and let us just check the output, refresh, and here it is. So here there is some margin bottom, we'll just remove that. You can see MB3, just remove that. And for this div you just add a class to this div and say search product, or you can just say search bar, and we'll use this to design the search bar. So we'll just increase the size of this and we will align it in the between. So we'll just go here, and instead of a tag over here we are going to use an font awesome. I'll just open and close an I tag over here. I class is equal to font awesome search, fa search, save, refresh. Okay, and we'll make it clickable. So just change this span to button. Okay, and here the placeholder, just change that to search products. So you can just remove these things, so not required. Okay, and now let us check the output, how it looks. Okay, so we'll just increase this size a little bit. So we'll just copy this class and go to your static folder where we have our CSS. So inside your CSS, custom.css, over here just paste the class name and specify the width. Let us give 30%, save, refresh. Okay, just add important over here, and let us check the output, refresh. Okay, so it has increased a little bit, so we can just increase it a little more. I'll make it to 40%. Okay, and now this looks fine, so we'll just move it in the center. So you can give here as margin left. I'll just add some margin to the left so it will automatically move here. Okay, so now it looks good. And now when I just search for the products, I need to get the list of the products over here, whichever is matching to my search terms. So we are going to use the Jquery autocomplete. Search for Jquery autocomplete and you will get the first website. And there is an example over here. So you just type some words and you will get the related options. So we'll just view source, and here you have the available tags and all your values inside that. And then this is the autocomplete script. So we'll just copy this CSS and JS link. So the first link is the jQuery 3.6.0. So we have already used this in our Django e-commerce. So we will just take the second link, copy that, and go to your main.html file. And here you can see here we already have the jQuery. So the versions will be different, so that doesn't matter. And here I will just add this thing. This is the jQuery UI.js. And similarly with the CSS, this thing we need to take. Okay, so just copy it and scroll top and paste it over here. So now we have pasted the CSS and JS link, so we'll get the script now. So we'll go to the code and we'll just copy this, copy, and after this script, so where you have pasted the jQuery UI script, just below that you can just add this script. Open script, and we will just close that script tag and paste this thing inside that. So this thing you can see, right, the hashtag. So this is the ID of your search bar. So we will give an ID to our search bar equal to, I'll say, search product or products. Yeah, I'll just copy that and go back to your, yeah, over here and paste. So now we will just leave this as the available tags over here, and these are the options which we are supposed to get in our search bar. So let us check the output. Go back and refresh, and when I search for something with A, you can see I'm getting all that options over here. Okay, yeah. So now we need to get all the list of our products available in our e-commerce website. So for that, just remove these things and make this as an empty array. And here we will be using a JQ Ajax. So just type JQ Ajax. Okay, it's not supported in this HTML file. I'll just take it from my Razorpay. Yeah, we have it over here. Ajax. Close this. Yeah, just copy and paste and remove all these things inside the success function. Yeah. So you can manually type it if you want. So the video will get a bit longer. So I just copy and paste. And here you can see the method we are keeping it as get, and the URL we will just keep it to product list. And there will be two other fields over here when you create a JQ Ajax. So one is the data and one will be the data type. So we are not sending any data and we are not specifying any specific data type also. So these two fields are enough. So now we will just go and create this URL in our urls.py file. So I'll just go inside my urls.py file over here. I will add it over here, say path, and paste it, product list. And here just use the base file, which is the views dot product list Ajax. Okay, you can name your function anything, and you can give a name to your path if you want. So we'll just leave that name for now, and we'll go to our views file and create a function over here, product list Ajax request. So here we are going to return the list of all available products in our e-commerce database. So we'll just start with creating a variable called products equal to product model products.objects.filter, where status is set to 0, and here we need only the name field. So just give values list, values underscore list, and give the name column and say flat is equal to true. It should be a capital T. Okay. So now what we are going to do is we will just convert this into a list data type. So this will return it in a different data type. Okay, so we required a list. So you can see we had the example, right? So it requires in a list. And if we have an JSON or an object, so that thing will give an error while using it over here. So we need to convert this data into a list format. So we are going to create another variable over here, product list, and we will convert that products, this variable, into a list. So just say list and pass the products in it. So now we have the products in this products list variable in the form of a list. So now we'll just return a JSON response and just copy your variable name and pass it over here and just say safe equal to false. So we will get the list of products available in our response. Let me just console log, and I'll just paste the response. So we'll just check the output for this now. Inspect and go to your console, refresh. So I think we'll have to restart the server. Let us just check. Okay, so there is some issue here. Let's check what's wrong in your urls.py file. Okay, I think we hadn't added the comma right before that itself. That error was encountered in our terminal. So just restart the server and we'll go to our browser, refresh, and here it is. So we have got all our products list over here, and now we have to pass that in this autocomplete function. So this available tags you can see, right? We need to pass that response over here. So what we are going to do is we will just create a function and call that function once this success function is called. So if you directly try to assign it over here, something like available tags is equal to response. So by the time this Ajax success function is called over here, this thing will give an error and your search bar is not going to work. So only upon calling this success function, then you have to call this code. So for that, we are just going to put this into a function, say function, and say start autocomplete. We will be passing a parameter in this function that is nothing but this response. So which will contain this available tags. So I'll just copy this and paste over here and open close. Put this function, yeah. So put this autocomplete function inside your function which you just created. And now we will call this function over here, start autocomplete, and pass the response in that. Copy and paste. So you can just remove this console log and this thing. Yeah. So once this success function is called, we are passing this response in this start autocomplete function, and then this thing will start working. So let us now check it. So refresh. I'll just close this. So we'll search for a product over here. Let me say, yeah. So you can see all the products which are matching to my search is been visible over here. Let us try something else. I'll search for shoes. Okay, it's over here. So now when I click on this search button, I have to be redirected to the product view page. So let us see how we are going to do that. And go to your navbar.html and put this thing inside a form tag. Okay, so I'll just copy and paste and close the form tag over here. Align it, say form action is equal to, we will create a URL over here, and method is going to be post. Method is equal to post, and this button, just mention it, button type is equal to submit. Okay, this ID you can just remove, it's not required. Yeah, so in this action we are going to specify a URL and say search product. Do we have that product list, right? So we'll create a search product over here. Where is it? Over here. Let me just zoom in. Say search product, copy that and go to your urls.py file and create another path over here and say search product views dot search product and give the name is equal to search product. Copy the function name and create a function search product, pass the request. Okay, So here first we will check if request dot method is equal to post. Only then we are just going to allow the user, else redirect to the previous page. So to get the previous page address, just type request dot meta dot get and say http underscore referrer. Okay, so it's a single R over here, referer. Okay, and here inside this, if it is a post method, then we will take the input tag's value. So in your search bar over here, just give a name to this input tag. Say name is equal to search, I can say product search, copy and paste over here. So I'll just say searched term is equal to request dot post dot get and paste that field name. And in your navbar over here, you can just give this input type equal to search. So you will get a different interface over here. Refresh. Yeah, why is it become small? So I think because of the form tag. Let's go and change that. So just put the form tag inside the main div. Okay, and refresh. Yeah, so now it looks good. So when you search for something, you get this into mark over here, right? So this is because of your input type equal to search. So let's get back. And here we have got the searched term. So now we are just going to check if there is any product related to that search term. So we will just add required to this input tag, say required. So when the user tries to submit an empty search, then it will ask over here, this field is required. Okay, so please fill out this field. So if the user inspect this and removes this required attribute from here, then we will just check it over here also once. Say if searched term is equal to null, then we are just going to redirect them back, copy and paste over here, and then just say else. And in this else part, we will just filter the products from our database, whichever is matching to the search term. So I'll just create a variable product is equal to product dot objects dot filter, where the name contains, and just pass your searched term. Okay, and if there are multiple records over here, we will just send the first record. So just say first. Okay, first function over here. And now we will check if there is something like this. So if this is true, that means there is some product matching to our searched term. So let us write an if condition over here. If product, then return redirect to the base path, which was collections. Or here you can see, so we have the collections over here, and then you have the category slug and the product slug. So we'll give the collections and the category. So we will take it from product dot category dot slug and concatenate the slash product dot slug. Okay, so we have got the category slug and the product slug. So if the product is false, so if there is no product which matches our search term, then we will just redirect the user back to the same page, copy and paste, redirect them back. And here you can just set a message, say messages.info, pass the request and set no product matched your search. So now let us just check the output. So go back, refresh, and here let's search for something, say search and CSRF. Okay, go back to your navbar.html. Inside this form tag, just give the CSRF token, refresh, search. Okay, so we have come to the product view over here. So let us try searching something invalid over here. I click on search, redirected back, no product, matched your search. So if you try to give an empty search over here, we have already validated this in the server side as well as the client side. So if the user removes that required field from the browser, it will still not accept the empty search. So that's it in this video, guys. We have seen how to make the search products feature in our Django e-commerce. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.